Welcome to the Sunday School Minute, a micro podcast designed to push your Sunday school to the next level. I'm Eric Stender, here to help you dream big, plan well, and inspire the next generation. Let's dive in. It's Sunday school, but shorter and for leaders. What kind of teacher are you? No, seriously. Take a second and think about it. Are you chill? Go with the flow. Are you a last-minute prep kind of teacher? Are you someone who pushes yourself to grow? Or do you have so much passion for Sunday school, the pastor is trying to find ways to hold you back so the house don't burn down? We're going to talk about it for just a minute. With 3 teacher scenarios. So picture this. You walk into Sunday school class, and you have a handful of restless kids sitting amongst empty chairs. You glance at your lesson book. Because, let's be honest, you haven't actually opened it before this morning. And there was supposed to be an object lesson, a white shirt, permanent marker, a list, sins. But you didn't bring the marker or the shirt or make a list of sins. So you skip it. You skim through the story and you start reading it out loud. It's monotone. There's a lot of ums and uhs and ahs. The kids in the back start tapping their foot. Another is starting to count the ceiling tiles, waiting for the class to end. Another one's raising their hands. Hey, one snack? Class isn't a total bust. I mean, you did bring the snacks. The kids are hyped up on sugar. They're bouncing off the walls. And maybe they didn't really learn anything, but at least they'll remember the cookies. But let me ask you, the question I ask my teachers to ask themselves is, what if today was the only Sunday little Jimmy or little Sally comes into class? What if today was the only time you got to reach them? Would that change your perspective? Would that change when you prepare? Would that change how much you care about the class you're teaching? If you're unprepared in the classroom, then chances are you're unprepared outside the classroom too. Maybe for this type of teacher, Sunday school is just something you do to pass the time because someone gave you a book and said, hey, need your help. Can you teach class? Sure, I can. I can be a willing vessel. I'll do whatever you need. But you're not effective. And you could be. Maybe you're teacher number 2. Let's rewind. And let's play the scene a little differently. Same chairs. Same whiteboard. Same kids. Maybe a few less empty seats. But the moment they walk in, there's energy. Maybe there's a prop or a costume. Maybe there's a table set up for an object lesson. And as the teacher, you practice your lesson. You're not just reading it, you're living it. You're making the Bible come alive. Your voice moves with excitement. The memory verse isn't just repeated, it's experienced. And maybe you're using silly voices or silly songs. You're finding a way to make it all come alive. And there's laughter and there's excitement. And the kids leave changed and you leave changed. Sunday isn't just about Sunday. It's about an eternity. They show up prepared and they find new ways to teach. They read the books on kids ministry. They go to conferences. They absorb as much data as they possibly can. They learn from other people around them. They try to become better. They're pushing themselves to grow. They're investing in their class. They're investing their time. They're investing their energy. And the kids, they see it. The kids, they feel it. There is a definite difference between teacher A and teacher B. And the kid in teacher B's class, they probably want to come back. And if it's only Sally's last day in Sunday school and she's never coming back, she's going to leave with something to chew on. She might even leave filled with the gift of the Holy Ghost because there was a move of God in that class. Or maybe, just maybe, your teacher C, you're this third one. You're the teacher who needs to be held back. The room is a war zone. Pool noodles are scattered. There's a faint scent of Diet Coke in the air. A tarp drenched all over the floor. There's Coke from the ceiling to the floor as it splattered everywhere. This teacher, they're all in. They want the lesson to be unforgettable. If there's an object lesson, they're making it big. If there's a skit, they're going all out. Costumes, props, smoke effects, I don't know. This is a teacher who thinks, what if somehow I find a way to use fire? That's who I want my Sunday school teacher to be. Now here's the truth. I've been all 3 of these. I've been teacher A who just comes to class and reads the book. I've been teacher B who's pushing myself to grow. And I've been teacher C who goes all out. Remember when I first started in Sunday school? I was given a Sunday school book and said, here you go, here's the lesson plan. Now, I had no reference point for how to teach. I had no formal training. I had nothing. I only been a Sunday school kid. So I had to be the teacher I wanted to teach me. Let's just say I've been in classes where the teacher is just reading the Bible word for word, or they're reading the book word for word. And when those kids leave, they might leave full of sugar, but they don't leave full of the Holy Ghost. And you leave the classroom feeling defeated, like, what was the point of that class? Did I reach anybody today? No. And why leave that to chance? Why leave something as important as reaching a kid's life for eternity up to chance? I remember when I first started teaching Bible studies, I was working with someone who had so much passion and so much desire for souls to be saved that he was teaching 10 Bible studies a week, and that passion was contagious. I wanted to see how many Bible studies can I teach. Can I match 10? Probably not. Can I get to at least 2? Probably. I'm challenging you today. Be the teacher you would want to have in Sunday school, or that you wish you had in Sunday school. Be the teacher who challenges the kids and challenges themselves. Don't just get by for getting by's sake. Push yourself. So think about it like this. David started out as a shepherd. God called him, then he became a king. Moses should have been eaten by crocodiles or alligators, whichever one lives in Egypt. But God got a hold of him, and he led countless numbers out of Egypt. So I don't know where you're at today, but let God get a hold of you and see how far you can grow. What can you become once God gets a hold of you?